Ready for medical career growth? Yes, you are in the right place. Hello, this is Dr. Neema Bish, BDS by degree and a pharma professional. As a founder of Career in Pharma, our mission is to guide medical professionals towards remarkable success in the pharma industry. With a track record of over 700 plus students trained and placed into various premier pharma companies, we are here to elevate your journey. Hello everyone, once again I welcome you all to Career in Pharma. So in today's video we are going to talk about a very important job role, a job profile which is for freshers, and the profile name is Regulatory Associate. RAA we call it as Regulatory Affairs Associate. So in this we are going to talk about what exactly is Regulatory Affairs Associate profile. What are the key responsibilities of this profile? We also talk about what are the educational qualification, additional skills required to get a job for this profile. What is the salary structure at a fresher level? Scope and opportunities for this profile in India, and companies hiring for regulatory affairs officers. These many topics we are going to discuss. Yes, so let's begin with this video, and let me tell you, through this video you will get a clear-cut idea on if you should apply for this profile or not, because there is so much confusion out there, especially people who are from healthcare background, let's say dentist, Ayurveda graduate, physiotherapist. They don't have any idea about this profile, and they think that this is one of the pharma vertical where they can also apply. They can also apply, but what companies prefer, that I am going to tell you in this video. Yes, so let's begin with Regulatory Affairs Associate profile. So first of all, what is Regulatory Affairs Associate? So as the name is suggesting, associate which will be responsible for regulatory affairs thing. Regulatory affairs means all the regulations which are required to bring any drug into market, and before bring the drug into market, all the regulations, rules required to run a clinical trial. So any associate who will be dealing with all this thing will be Regulatory Affairs Associate. So in technical terms, Regulatory Affairs Associate in pharma field is a professional responsible for ensuring that a pharma company complies with all the regulations and laws governing the development, manufacturing and marketing. It means Regulatory Affairs Associate will be helping during clinical trial, during manufacturing of the drug, and also when the drug is in market, that is pharmacovigilance phase. So in all the phases there is a requirement of Regulatory Affairs Associate who will check on this compliance and the local regulations country wise. So regulatory affairs professionals play a crucial role. Why crucial role? Because you know that without getting approval from drug regulatory authority body, no pharma company can run a clinical trial, no pharma company can manufacture a drug, no pharma company can bring a drug into market. So that's why this profile is very crucial, and these professionals, they play a crucial role in pharma industry by helping companies to navigate complex regulatory requirements, and they ensure that their products meet pharma companies' product drugs meet the necessary standards of safety, efficacy, and quality. So this is about little idea of what a Regulatory Affairs Associate is. Now the key responsibilities. So there are many responsibilities whenever any company is hiring you. I am just going to discuss the key responsibility for which you will be ultimately responsible as a Regulatory Affairs Associate. So first of all, you will be responsible for regulatory submissions, where you have to prepare and submit regulatory documents to health authorities, means drug regulatory bodies. Like in India, we have CDSCO, in US, we have US FDA, and in Canada, we have Health Canada. So you have to prepare and submit regulatory documents to these health authorities to obtain approval either for development, for manufacturing, or for marketing of new drugs or devices into market. Other responsibility is you have to look on compliance. You have to ensure that companies' activities and products comply with the local and international regulatory requirements. Local means within a country or maybe some state regulation, and definitely if you are running a trial on an international level or if you are marketing a drug on a global level, then international regulatory requirements are also required. And this involves staying up to date with changes in the regulations and guidelines. That's why being a regulatory affair associate, you have to be updated on your all the knowledge regarding regulations and guidelines, which is very crucial. Another key responsibility is, as a regulatory affair associate, you have to communicate with regulatory authorities. So in short, you will be a connecting link between the pharma companies and the regulatory agencies, where you will be addressing inquiries, you will provide necessary information, and you will participate in meetings where the regulatory matters will be discussed. Other than this, documentation is also one of the key responsibilities. Then labeling and packaging compliance also you have to check. You have to ensure that product labels and packaging meet regulatory requirements, including safety information, warning, and user's instructions. And also in quality assurance also you have to help. You have to collaborate with quality assurance team to ensure that manufacturing process and facilities comply with regulatory standards such as good manufacturing practices. And also you have to provide clinical trial support. You have to assist in preparation and submission of documents related to clinical trial, which includes protocols and reports to gain regulatory approval. So this is very key roles I have discussed. Other than this, whenever any company is hiring you, there will be some other roles as well. There will be some companies SOPs, specific company SOPs, some internal projects will be there. So these are key responsibilities. Now let's come to point number 2, that is educational qualification. Now whenever you see either in LinkedIn, in Naukri or Indeed for any regulatory affairs associate opening, you can see that in terms of educational background, they always mention that a bachelor's degree or advanced degree in scientific or regulatory field. So it means degree in pharmacy, pharmaceutical sciences, chemistry, biology or related disciplines are what is the company needs. But to be very frank and to be very honest, if you are looking for a regulatory affairs associate, then definitely pharmacy graduates are the most preferred one. I mean, till date, as far as the knowledge I have, as far as the candidates we have faced, mostly pharma professionals only will be hired for regulatory affairs. So doesn't mean if you are a healthcare professional you can't apply. You can apply, but yeah, your probability of getting shortlisted is very less as compared to pharma graduates. Now, even in pharmacy graduates, postgraduates people, M.Pharmacy are in high demand for regulatory affairs. Yes, other than this educational qualifications, you should be having knowledge of regulatory guidelines. You should be a person who look for attention to detail. Your communication skills should be good because you have to communicate. You will be a link between pharma company and the regulatory authority bodies. And you should be good in teamwork and collaboration. You should be having an ability to adapt very well. Your analytical skills should be good, and definitely computer proficiency should be there. So in terms of computer proficiency, like Excel, PowerPoint, Word document, these are the basic ones you should be knowing. Now third point is salary. So the salary, what I'm going to tell you, is at a very fresher level. So for entry level or fresher positions, regulatory affairs associate in India, they can get anything ranging between 2.5 lakh to 4 lakh per annum. So this is the CTC per annum I'm telling you. However, these figures are general estimates and actual salaries may vary, which depends on your experience, your education, Your geographical location means, because there are few companies who may give you more, there are few companies who may give you less. So it depends on what's your location, what is the company's location. Other than this, industry and company size, the company which is going to hire you will also decide your salary. Because not necessary that each and every company gives equal salary. Depends on company's budget, company size, your salary will vary, and your negotiation is, because let's say if you have some experience already into some other domain and if you're shifting to regulatory associate role, then definitely you can negotiate for salary, and then your negotiation skill will also decide your salary. Yes, so this is about the salary structure. Now other point is, what are the growth opportunities, the scope and opportunities for regulatory affairs. So definitely the scope and opportunity for regulatory affairs associates in India are significant due to country's growing pharma and health sector, and regulatory affairs professionals play a crucial role in ensuring that pharma companies, pharma products comply with regulatory requirements. So in this sense, definitely scope and opportunity is very good. Future is very good, because pharma industry is growing and it's continuously growing day by day, and there is an increased globalization. Pharma companies, Indian pharma companies are increasing focus on global markets. So regulatory affairs professionals are essential in managing submission and compliance, not only with Indian regulatory authorities but also with international agencies like US FDA and European medicine agencies like EMA. Other than this, because of diverse product portfolio, pharma companies in India, they produce a wide range of products which includes drugs, generic drugs, biosimilars, active pharmaceutical ingredients, that is API, and each category has its regulatory considerations, providing diverse opportunities for regulatory affairs associates. Other than this, in clinical trial and research, now India is becoming a hub for clinical trials and research activity. So regulatory affairs professionals are involved in preparing and submitting documents for clinical trial approvals, ensuring adherence to the ethical standards and regulatory requirements. Also, because of so many biotechnology companies and biosimilars production, the biotechnology sectors, including the development of biosimilars, is gaining prominence in India. So definitely regulatory affairs professionals have a very good scope in biotechnology sectors also. Other than this, medical devices and diagnostics are also coming up, and there are so many government initiatives going on in India, just such as Make in India, where the efforts to improve the ease of doing business contribute to a favorable environment for the pharma industry. And there will be good career progression and specialization. You may get a consultancy opportunities also, where as a regulatory affair professional you may explore opportunities in regulatory consultancies, providing expertise to multiple companies or working independently. You can work as an independent body as a consultant also. Now this is about the scope and opportunities, which is really good. Apart from the points which I mentioned, other than there are so many growth opportunities, and there is a good scope for regulatory affairs. Now last point is, what all companies they hire for regulatory affairs associate. Like as I already mentioned, regulatory affairs associate is a role which deals with the compliance and regulations for pharma companies, so that they can get approvals from drug regulatory authority body. They check on all the compliance. So all the compliance and regulations needed in each and every company, be it pharma CROs, be it pure pharma companies, or be it BPS, those are the IT companies, they also need to follow all the regulations if they are giving services to pharma companies. So considering this, in India you may find n number of companies, city-wise companies name list. If you go, each and every city has a pharma company, not single, so many pharma companies are there. I will just quote few names of the companies where you can look for openings for regulatory affair associate. But other than this, list is very long. Please Google it. You will get so many companies. You can start exploring as per your city. So few example I want to quote is Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy Laboratories, Cipla, Biocon, Lupin Limited, Aurobindo, Glenmark, Torrent, Zydus, Syngene, Biocon, Reliance Life Sciences, Pyramid Enterprise, Emecure. So many are there. I can't tell all the names in this video, but yeah, go and check out. Google the information. You will get n number of companies regarding regulatory affairs. Yes. So I hope this video gave you a clarity on what exactly Regulatory Affairs Associate is. And very important point, because many times, like I am mentioning, people will come, they ask, I want to do Regulatory Affair Associate, without knowing that for whom this is really applicable, or for all what all qualification people are eligible for this role. They just want to do Regulatory Affair Associate. So I strongly recommend, I highly recommend this Regulatory Affair Associate upskilling or course if you want to do. If you are a pharmacy graduate, you should go, you can go, because Regulatory Affair Associate is a role which is, as of now, till now in India market, it is mostly 98% time you can see all the Regulatory Affair Associate people are pharmacy graduate. And especially if you are in pharmacy, you will have an edge over Bachelor of Pharmacy. Yes, so this is all about Regulatory Affair Associate, end-to-end information, everything I told you. I don't think so anything is left. And with this, I'm going to conclude this video. If you really find this video valuable, if you really like it, then please don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And also, if you really like it, please don't forget to share it with your friends, colleagues, and this way we can help so many people out there. Yes, so with this, I'm going to conclude this video. Will be coming soon with some fresh next video. Till the time I come again, till that time, please stay safe, healthy, aware, and please keep exploring new things. Have a nice day.